Hello everyone out there in TV land, I am Monty Scott. I've been doing comedy for about 2 years. My spirit animal is the raccoon, because they're so trashy.
Hi, my name is Ben Webb, Mr. Joy on Purpose. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and a stage near you. Spirit animal is whatever eats the most tacos.
Hey, I'm the old lady of the show, Carmella Anderson. You can follow me wherever I'm gonna be at. I don't really know. I'm just always there. Spirit animal, I would like to come back as a cat because then I'd be able to do myself and still get high off of catnip.
All right, what up? It's your boy Lavetti Vegas, founder of Comedy Mafia. I've been doing comedy for a little over 2 years.
And if you were a tree, what would you be?
There's different kind of trees.
Thank you. Y'all far too kind. Welcome to Comedy Society. I'm your host, Lavetti Vegas. Appreciate y'all coming. I see a lot of masks out here in the crowd. I recently had Delta. It was the worst experience I've ever had, be honest with you. I was in the hospital, man, and it was tough, man. But I was a gangster before Delta. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a straight gangster. I wasn't trying to wear no mask. I told everybody, if I get it, I get it. You know, we all gonna get it. If I die, I die. Then I got it. I was like, Jesus, please get us through these trials and tribulations. I want to see my son again. Please. You know, I got religious real quick. I was not against it once I got it. Now I was laid up in there, man. It was tough. Laid up in there. And I was like, man, I jumped on Facebook. I only made like one Facebook post, told everybody, hey, man, I got the Delta. I'm crying. People like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I can't believe this. And I really didn't jump on social media too much, but when I did, somebody made me a GoFundMe. Now, you know you dying when they make you a GoFundMe. I was like, I must be dying. Like, I told my homie, I was like, why you make me a GoFundMe? He was like, funeral expenses. I'm like, man, man, God calling me already, huh? Jesus, man. I was like, man, you might have to take that down, man. He was like, it's at $1,000. I was like, let me stay in here for a little bit longer. No, man, it was an experience though. Honestly, it was an experience. Then they do this thing called a bed bath when you're in there because you can't move. Now I don't know if you ever know what a bed bath is in a hospital, but it's when a nurse, they come in and they clean you all up, you know, with a hot rag and a towel. Now, I didn't know that. I'm gonna be honest with you. So when she told me to get naked, I didn't know what was going on. I'm gonna be super honest with you. I was like, what? But once she started, like, she was doing the thing, you know, wiping me down and everything, and then she got a little behind there, and I was like, hold on, what are you doing? You know, she got to my back area, the lower back area. I told her, what are you, don't stop. Actually, this feels a little good. Might have to call my girl, we might have to try some new things when I get home. I recently had a son, yeah. So I'm not getting any sleep at all. Like, I'm tired right now. I've had 2 hours of sleep. Honestly, man, my son's a blessing, and claiming him on my taxes is a better blessing. My God, I love claiming him on my taxes. Now, I'm just like everybody else, though, man, having kids, man, putting them in daycare. I'm a little wary to put my son in daycare. I am, you know, because I don't like too many people watching my kid, but I don't want to watch him either, you know? And we had a little incident at daycare, though. A little incident. They was like, hey, serious between him and this girl. It got real. I was like, what? What is going on? They had an incident report and had his name and everything. I'm like, man, what did he do? I was like, what did my son do? Because he's like the nicest kid. And he didn't do anything. The girl bit him. And I was mad. But I wasn't mad that he got bit. I was mad because he didn't bite back. That's what I was mad about. It's like, man, if you're going to bite, man, you got to bite back. You know, I don't want him growing up and being like, hey, man, my first fight, Dad, when did I have my first fight? He was 9 months old. This little girl bit you and you didn't bite back. You know. I hate being a big guy, though, because everybody assumes I play football. I hate being this big. Like, everybody assumes it. oh man, you had to play football when you was in high school. And then they get mad when I tell them I didn't. Like, they're more angry than I am. Like, you didn't play football? I'm like, no, I didn't. Then they get even more mad when I did tell them the sport I did play, and they make this face. It's like, what did you play? What'd you play if you didn't play football? I'm like, I played tennis. And they're like, tennis? Nobody respects you playing tennis in the hood. Nobody asks you, man, how you hit that racket today, man? Like nobody asked that when you play tennis. It was embarrassing, honestly. I didn't even get a Letterman's jacket. Everybody that plays the sports get a Letterman's jacket. You don't get a Letterman's jacket if you play tennis in high school. I'm gonna let you know that right now. It's an embarrassing type of sport, honestly, especially being this big. Big and black, it's even worse. 'Cause I want to be just like Serena Williams. Now I'm in my 30s, I'm only built like Serena Williams. It's embarrassing, man. I think the worst part was, like, because every sport's in the pep rally. Everybody gets happy, like, man, here comes the basketball team. Here comes the football team. You ain't never been in high school and they be like, and here comes the tennis team. Like, you never heard that. You've never been in high school and heard that. It's really embarrassing, man. But it made me think, like, man, I wish I did play something, man. But I knew I wasn't even that good. I wasn't even good at a sport that I'm not even good at. That's what even sucked. And I'm like, man, I hope my son is good at sports. That's my whole thing. I really hope he's good at sports because even when I tried to play basketball, like I made the team. But I only made the team because my brother was good. And they wanted my brother, so they put him on the team. And then they put me on the team just because he was good. So my mom be cheering for us, but she's really only cheering for him. I was on the bench. I didn't really do too much. It's nothing more embarrassing than like, oh, there goes my son, Lavetti. And I'm just like, I didn't even play in the game. Like, it's embarrassing, man. I'm hoping my son is good because I know I was unathletic. I wasn't that good, like it sucks. It really does suck because I don't want to go to this game. Them parents that, their kid sucks at sports and they like play basketball and they miss like 14 shots and they're like, keep going, Billy. And I was like, come on, man. I don't want to be that parent that my son sucks at a sport and I got to sit him down and be like, hey, man, maybe chess club is a little better for you. Yeah, man. I love my son though, man. I think the weirdest thing, man, I was in Sam's Club, and everything like that's happening, everything that goes on, people try to compare it, what's going on. So this lady saw my son, at Sam's Club. She's like, oh, look at this little COVID baby. I'm like, what? COVID baby? First off, it'd be quarantine baby. But second of all, I pay a membership at Sam's Club. How you gonna call my son a COVID baby? I was embarrassed, man. Kids born during 9/11, they weren't called Twin Tower babies. Right? Yeah. Right? I'm just being honest. If my son went to Creighton right now, they probably call him a plantation baby, so. I love my son. I'm glad he's not a slave, but y'all ready to get this? Y'all ready to get this? Man, I called my son a slave. I can't believe I just did that. Oh, y'all ready to get this show started tonight? All right, man. This first guy coming up, I just met him 2 months ago on Facebook. Ain't that how people meet on Facebook? This is the second time I've met him, man, in person. He's always messaging me. But give it up. Give it up for Monty Scott.
How you guys doing tonight? Awesome. I actually have met him twice, though I only don't remember meeting him the first time. And he told me about meeting me, and I was like, dude, that never actually happened. Are you okay? But he was like, yeah, it did. I was like, all right, if you say so, man, if you say so. So yeah, I'm Monty Scott. I am married. I've been married 15 years. Thank you. And I guess people don't really tell you when you get married how hard it really can be, right? And all the different obstacles you have. No one ever explained to me how many gifts I actually have to buy my wife. No one ever told me that, right? It was like all these Christmases, birthdays, our wedding anniversary was recent, and I did not know what to get her. I looked all over Amazon to find her gift, okay? But I know the golden rule, which is you never buy your wife a vacuum cleaner. So I got her a Swiffer. I don't know why she's so upset. Floor is still not clean, though. So, I don't know, we're figuring that out. But yeah, so, I've been married 15 years. Things have gotten kind of stale. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. It's like a box of cereal that you leave open. It's like, I don't think Cinnamon Toast Crunch tastes like that. But apparently it does. So I'm trying to get it back to its old flavor, So, I asked my wife, I said, baby, you want to try something new? And she said, sure. How about I stay here and you leave? Like, yikes, baby. I'll go ahead and try it, though, if you insist. So, yeah, we have 4 kids. Now, I got a vasectomy after 2. And I thought... I thought it makes you stop having kids, but really your kids just come out different colors. I had no idea I was part Korean. No clue. But apparently, deep in my genealogy, I even went through Ancestry.com. I'm half black, so all I found was a receipt. No Koreans, though. I don't know, man. I don't know. But my wife, she moved 3.5 hours away to go to school, okay? So she comes home Friday nights, and then she leaves Sunday nights. So it's really just me and the kids mostly, okay? And it's fine. On Monday morning, it's perfectly fine. I'm making bacon, I'm making eggs, I'm giving kisses on their head before they leave for school. But by Thursday night, if I see one of them eat a cigarette butt, I'm just going to count it as part of their dinner. I saw you eat 3. Now I don't have to order pizza. But I don't know. They eat 2. They eat another one. That is their dinner, right? I mean, they expand in their belly. The filter, you know what I mean? It's like a mashed potato or something. So yeah, so being just me, home alone with my kids, I actually get to see what it's like to be a single mom, right? I get to experience it a little bit. Okay, I have, all the financial burden is on me, right? All the work responsibilities, all that is just me. Okay, and like most single moms, I got guys hitting on me on the internet. And they'll say something to me like, hey, baby, you need a man in your life? I'm like, well, if you can come help on Thursdays, yeah. You can work something out. I don't mind it. Whatever works, right? But, so, one thing I will say about being a dad, I don't think my kids have any confidence in me at all. Because everything they've seen me do, they saw me Google it first. And it's I don't know, it kind of takes away my self-confidence as a dad, My son will come up to me, he's like, hey, Dad, can you help me change the chain on my bike? And I'll be like, yes, and let me find a video online on how to do that. And then he'll say, hey, Dad, can you help me build a shelf in my room? And I'll say, yeah, let's find a video online on how to do that. And he'll say, hey, Dad, how are babies born? Like, hey, son, let's just hold. Google's actually not working, son, sorry. Believe it or not, see, I type it in, nothing. Just pictures of cats. But, yeah, man, that is all my time. You guys have been great. Thanks a ton.
Give it up again one more time for Monty Scott. And his 2 biological kids out of 4. All right, next comedian, man, he's real funny, man. It's a good friend. Give it up for Ben Webb.
Yes, I am a strange duck, so let's go for a swim. Yeah. It's really hard being single nowadays. It's hard to read people, Like the other day, I had a woman follow me, new on Instagram, and she sent me a message just saying this: I want you to be my sugar baby, and I'll pay you $500 twice a week. And I was like, ma'am, yeah, I'm a guy with value, with dignity, And how many times a week did you say? Let's put a pause in that. You know you've been on your own a little too long when that starts to sound like a good idea. You start justifying, I've liked sugar since I've been a baby. This could work, right? Let's put a pin in that, ma'am. Then a couple days after that, another woman asked me a question about a comedy show. I answered it, and immediately she sent me a message telling me to come pick her up and to pay for her ticket. Ooh. So in a couple days' time, I went from being a sugar baby to being a sugar daddy. Can somebody help me decipher this, please? I didn't even have enough time to go through sugar puberty. I'm not even good enough to be a sugar one-night stand, I'm a tall drink of diabetes. Yeah. Messenger back, you ready to lose a toe for love, girl? Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. So, but I'm doing my best to get out there again, kind of losing weight and walking, mostly because I do not trust runners. Nope. Whatever they're selling, I'm not buying, because they've got a weird, love bomb you into a Disney princess cult kind of energy about them. I don't trust it, okay? I could just feel like they're in the pocket of Big Running Shoe, there's something up with them, and I'm not trusting them. Because they'll be really sincere sounding, like, oh, Ben, join us, okay? You'll lose weight, your organs will feel better, and your joints will feel better. It'd be great. Join us tomorrow at 5. I'm sorry, 5 in the morning? Are you out of your mind? You're talking to a guy that takes 3 tries to get out of his favorite chair, okay? 5 in the morning, get out of here. Your weird smile. And plus, as a comedian, I'm paying attention in other ways that maybe others don't. I go as far as to reject anything with big in front of it. Big Running Shoe, big tobacco, big government, Big Bang Theory, Big Bird. They're all suspicious for too long, and they've had their time in the sun. It's time to go. I've had it. Okay, I want to help you guys see what I see, right? It's right in our language. Follow me, okay? When you get tired or exhausted, you get run down, right? Okay? You eat something that doesn't agree with you, you get the runs. I didn't write it, I'm just unveiling it for you people. Join me, okay? You come face to face with something terrifying, like a grizzly bear or a scorpion in your bathtub or jury duty. You don't walk for your life. You don't stroll for your life. You run for your life. Hallelujah. Let the scales fall from your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Join me in the sweet, sweet taste of deliverance. Yes, you are very welcome. Don't trust runners. Don't have to. Because I'm in shape. I'm round. Okay? Yeah. I have earned it, and occasionally if I see a lady I like, cylinder. Hey, how are you? Round, cylinder. That's good. It's called. For years I've been working that. I'm a comedian because I like to say I spread joy on purpose because Jesus loves me on purpose. But I will admit that being a Christian and a comedian is brutal. Brutal. Why? Because my mind does not know when to shut up. I see some nods in the audience with that, relating to it. Basically, I was sitting there all nice and kind and taking notes on the sermon, and I just had a thought come into my head. What if Jesus was a woman? I didn't ask for that thought. But the more I thought about it, the more I kept cracking up. The more I was giggling like an idiot, the more the church ladies were giving me the stares, okay? So it's uncomfortable. I don't want to be like this when I'm at church. but I am the way that I am. I couldn't stop thinking of like, well, if Jesus was a woman, maybe they'd be more practical, the three wise men. They'd give them gold, frankincense, and casserole dishes. You know? Yeah. The 12 disciples would be 12 queens that you supported, and you corrected their crown when it was crooked, because that's what queens do, and you can only stand each other for about 3 years. So you got that going on. And of course, I was just imagining my pastor, as good as he is, up there asking everybody, could everyone please turn to the Gospel of Jill, chapter 5, verse 6. And then the disciples asked Jesus, what can we do for you? And Jesus replied, if you loved me, you would already know the answer to that. And we say amen. Thank you so much. My name's Ben Webb.
Give it up one more time for Ben Webb, man. Love that guy, man. Love that guy. When I flash a light, I know like he sees it. He does like a little point and like he's irritated, but y'all don't know it though. He's like, he gives it that finger. And I'm like, all right, he sees it. All right, y'all ready for y'all next comedian? She's a very funny lady. She's a bully sometimes. She can be a bully, but I love her to death. Give it up for Carmella Anderson.
Yes, welcome to the old lady portion of the show. And I am not a bully. Now you made me feel real bad. Recently, I just had a colonoscopy. And I know you young people don't know anything about a colonoscopy, but that's when they go up, back there and explore. And you wake up, and for whatever reason, you want a cigarette. But maybe that's just me. But I still feel like I'm a little loose, if you know what I mean. When I pass gas, I'll be like, oh, I better go check. Because when you're a woman my age and you pass gas, listen, you get home and you be like, oh my God, Picasso has been finger painting in my panties once again. And then they have a thing where, they make you fill out a HIPAA form, for your privacy. But I have my own HIPAA form because where I work at is where I got my colonoscopy. But I told them, I said, listen, I don't want you to see me in the lunch line and then be like, oh my God, come here. Remember when we talked about that ass last week? We're not even gonna do that. And I tried to warn them. I said, listen, my ass is not the regular type of ass, okay? It's kind of scary. It's like if I want to get some tattoos back there, I want to make it into like an adult board game. Like connect the dots and, oh my God, I made a chicken. Or the dimples are so deep, we could actually play a game of Plinko, whatever that is from Price is Right. No? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. See, I bring my notes because I'm not, young and hip like you guys are. I'm old and I forget stuff. And I was thinking, I might need some Prevagen. And my sister said, maybe you need to just stop smoking so much weed. I said, I'll try it. Never. I don't know about you guys when you take a shower, but does anyone go through like a shower gangbang with the shower curtain? I'm the only one? Okay, sorry, all right. And then I also, when I'm drying off, I get that, and I'll be like, what is that? What is that? And then if I'm in a hurry, it's really like somebody's applauding me, and I'm like, that is my belly hitting the top part of my thighs when I'm drying off. It's like, all right. Oh, the other day I went, I was shopping for underwear, And it just amazes me how, like, thin people, they have the prettiest underwear, right? So I'm going through the different sizes and I'm like hating on thin people, right? Like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I get to my size and all of a sudden I'm into the linen department. I don't know what happened, but I got on a nice, comfortable pair of pillowcases right now with a beautiful print. Listen, as you can see, I wear glasses all the time. I got to wear my glasses because I'm done without them. But a couple of weeks ago, I was getting dressed, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I took a chance. I got where I was going. I thought I was looking hot. I thought I was looking fly until I got to the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror, and I said, oh, man, I done got my jewelry mixed up with my anal beads. And I kept going, I kept going, what is that smell? That's not the perfume I put on. It's like, because you have your anal beads on around your neck. Am I the only one? Okay. I was watching cartoons the other day, and I was watching Popeye. And if y'all know about Popeye, there's Brutus, Popeye, and Olive Oil. Now, she wasn't the cutest thing. Neither was Brutus or Popeye. And I just didn't understand why they just didn't have a threesome. I just didn't understand that. You tearing up buildings, you eating all this spinach, just sleep with each other and get it over with. Am I the only one? All right. All right. I was eating Chinese food the other day. Hey, I remember you. Yeah, you on cameraman. How you doing? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad, I'm sorry, how you doing? The other day I was eating some Chinese food, right? And I swear to God, this is what happened. You get the little fortune cookies, right? I opened up my fortune cookie and I swear I put this on everything. The fortune was, stop eating big. But your lucky numbers are 12, 16, 24, and 38. No? Okay. Back to the underwear thing. I was talking to my sister, and she was telling me about, maybe I should probably step up my game and buy me some sexy lingerie. And I was like, I don't really work with all that because of all this, right? And I said, the sexiest thing I'm gonna wear is like an oversized T-shirt. That's it, because I don't. Okay. All right, hold on. How much time do I have? Because okay, I got the 2-minute warning. I just want to say thank you, Lavetti, for inviting me for this. This is so hard for me not to say cuss words. Did I say cuss words? Yeah. I did? Once again, I thought, okay. All right, I got 1 minute left. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. And all right, yep.
Give it up for the old portion of the show. She must got dementia, because when she said she didn't know if she cussed or not. I'm like, you forgot that quick, really? Amnesia? Dave, man, come on, man. All right. I want to give a shout out to all the comedians that came. Carmela Anderson for performing, Ben Webb, Monty Scott. So I appreciate it, and y'all have a good night.